speaking of technology, this Real ID is coming very soon. In fact, there's a deadline of October the 1st, 2020. I know it seems like it's a long ways off, but everybody needs one. It's a new form of identification that the government is going to use for air travel across the country. And the lines have been incredibly long over the past few weeks. We heard the governor has issued another $200 million to help ease the pain, to speed up the process. Got a couple of text messages here. Says, let's see, I received a letter from the DPS inviting me to renew my driver's license early due to the Real ID deadline since mine does not expire until May 2021. Here's another which says, I was not in a rush to spend hours at the DPS since I have a passport. Luckily, my job is not a traditional hours, so I won't have to use some vacation time to go get this new ID. Here's another text message. Texas began issuing Real ID compliant cards in October of 2016, and these cards are marked with that gold circle in the insert star located in the upper right-hand corner of your driver's license. But a lot of people have been, complaining about the long lines.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, Melinda Brandt, our own Melinda Brandt, just went through this as well.
Yeah.
And
you there, Melinda? What happened?
Well, I had to go get my license renewed just because I've already done all my time online. It was a 5-hour wait, no kidding.
Which one did you go to? Which
The big mega one there in Pflugerville.
Yeah. And they have like 200 lines, it seems like. It's a big place.
It is a huge place, but they told us as soon as we got there, to make sure that we have all of the stuff that you need, and that is your old ID, your social security number, and then an original birth certificate or a passport. That's all the things that they're linking together. And then they said it'll probably be about a 4-hour wait. We thought that they were just exaggerating. No.
Did they replace your license with the Real ID? I would assume they did.
Well, yes, because I had to renew anyway.
Right.
So they will, whenever I get the new one in, it will have the Real ID on there as well.
But why is this taking so long? Why is the process taking so long?
We could not figure that out because from the time that I actually sat down with someone to the time that I was able to walk out the door, less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, the lines were long because there was a lot of people there.
I'm not quite sure. I don't know. It
Were there
seemed
a lot of people?
Unorganized to me.
Unorganized. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was every one of those. I mean, seriously, they have like 40, 50 lines, I think they do at that Pflugerville office. Quite a few. Was every line full?
Not all the time, no.
Really? Interesting. Yeah.
Sounds like they don't have their act together
Well,
on this
that
deal.
and people that are there for other reasons than renewing or replacing their license seem to have, we're getting the first treatment.
What do you mean? Like
So, like, if somebody was there just to get their first-time license, they went through, and then I'm not exactly sure what all is done at that center. Apparently, it's more than just driver's license because there was another group that they kept calling where they had these big packets full of paper. I'm not sure what they were doing. Maybe people that were just new, that just moved here?
You mean adults who are now residents of this state, just getting identification?
Perhaps, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, all of those seemed like they were priority. They were running those through a lot faster than they were.
And you probably didn't see a bunch of 16-year-olds getting their first driver's license.
I saw probably
Maybe
about
a few?
5, a handful, yeah. And it was cute to watch them because they were so excited, and you like fluff up their hair and stuff for their
Big
pictures.
deal. It's the first picture. You gotta have a picture. Man.
She had time to pay attention to everything.
Sure.
I did.
So you were.
And you know what? The worst part wasn't even the 5 hours. The worst part was it was freezing in there.
Yeah.
And then they have that automated call system that's calling the tickets. Well, that wasn't working properly, so it wasn't calling the right tickets, but it still kept playing, and it was like torture.
Well, they are the federal government, and they're here to help.
Bottom line.
But I'm like Dawn. I thought, it's a good thing I took the day off because I figured, I could just pop in and get that done and be back out. But yeah.
What time of day were you there? Friday?
Friday, I got there at 1 and we left a little after 6.
Well, you got there at the perfect time. I wonder if you got there earlier.
Well, I asked several different people that work there, is there a better time of the week to come, and is there a better time of the day to come, and a better time of the month? They said it used to be Monday and Fridays were the busiest, but now it's all week. So
all week.
Better day is out of the question.
Man.
Better time is to get there as soon as they open, but as soon as 8 o'clock rolls around, you're going to be waiting.
Now, from what I understand, you could make an appointment online.
I tried, but they were already too busy, so it said that service wasn't available to me.
Hot commodity there. But so you were in line. How long? 5 hours?
5 hours, yeah.
So what's the most disgusting thing you saw?
Most disgusting?
Yeah.
There wasn't anything too disgusting, but it really does open your eyes and you go, okay, life's not so bad for me.
I think Don's talking about other people. Did you see any disgusting people? That's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah, I got you. So you were in line for 5 hours.
Yes.
Was the Wi-Fi good?
They have no Wi-Fi.
What? Are you
God,
kidding me?
no.
Are you kidding me?
Now that's horrible.
Now that is torture. You
Oh
can't.
my
That is
God.
no way. Are you serious? No Wi-Fi?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I mean, my phone connects outside of it, but
Yeah, man. She couldn't play, Bedazzled or anything. in
No,
line.
and that's
This is. Oh, that would make me mad.
It was strictly sitting there being tortured by the loudspeaker and people watching.
and you don't read. You're not a reader.
I'm not a reader. No, I don't know how.
All right, man. I'm glad you survived. Did you get a tattoo to mark the tradition? I mean, the wasted time, because that's
That was an additional 2 hours, so I went ahead and skipped.
man.
Oh, okay. So yeah, are they doing that there on site? Do the
Apparently
tattoos
they are.
on?
Yes, in the
That is-
back.
man, you got to mark the tragedy. You got
Exactly.
to mark it.
Oh, it is seared in my brain.
Did you? And I bet you made some friends.
I went with someone, so I didn't really talk to anybody.
Oh, so you got a chaperone.
Oh, well,
Yes.
we
Funny
had
girl.
that.
I got you. All right, thank
Lucky
you, Melinda.
person that went along with you.
Glad you. It's a survivor story.
It
Thank
is
you,
a
Melinda.
survivor
I
story.
survived.
Thank
She's
you,
here to talk
Melinda.
about it.
Very, you got
Good to have her.
Well, apparently, sometimes it helps when you can schedule an appointment ahead of time. But she says no, I had trouble with that.
Yeah, no good, no
but-
good. It should work. Come on, it should be working a lot better than that. That's for sure.
Absolutely.